You are watching the American Conference here on ESPN. We welcome you to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama. This is a big one here in the American. 18th ranked Memphis Tigers go on the road here in Bartow Arena to take on the UAB Blazers. Why is this game so important? Well, we take a look. We are getting set to tip it off. Memphis in the black, UAB in the gray, and it's the Blazers winning the tip here in Birmingham. UAB at 19-9, looking for their 20th win of the season. This is a team who's been to the big dance 2 of the last 3 years. First shot is off the mark, tipped out by Lendeborg. And it's going to be Memphis basketball.
Memphis led by as many as 14 points in the first half.
We take a look at the starting five and we highlight Dane Danger. He had 21 points in that first matchup, and look who gets the first touch for Memphis. Danger's hook shot off the mark.
Danger low, down low.
Fight for the rebound. It's won by Danger. Hunter comes to a stop. Turnaround Jay, and that is just too smooth. Tyrese Hunter, the Texas transfer.
And that's a tough move by Hunter. Coming down in transition. A little bit of rip.
And representing the city.
They bought into what Penny Hardaway is teaching here at Memphis.
Rising up, missing the lane is McGee. Back and forth, no look pass. Danger finishing with the left. Memphis up 4-zip.
That was a beautiful pass by P.J. Haggerty. The look.
Coaches in all of college basketball, and you can tell the growth he has had as a head coach year after year after year. And he said the biggest difference, he said, this year, being able to control the culture at Memphis. There is Tyron Moore. He nails a three to get you. Vasquez, turnaround jumper from the elbow. And here's the push out from Haggerty. Gets it back, lays it in. P.J. Haggerty, the Tulsa transfer. He knows this conference very on the drive. His floater over the D. Gets his own miss, but he is thrown to the deck. And here comes Memphis. Numbers 3-on-1 with the break. And Hunter lost it to Tony. Now it's UAB with numbers. Good outlet pass. And the jam from Bradley Ezerero. Now it's Ezerero slowing it down. Nice flow to this game early on. You can tell both teams want to run. And Lendeborg with the jam and the foul.
Wow. Jackson Lind executives who are here to say, I'm here to watch number 3 in gray. Lendeborg at 6 of the press. He's long, he can finish in the paint, and he makes great decisions with the basketball.
Danger trying to make a move to the bucket, and he's got his own and one at the other end.
There's another high-level player.
Style points, he said, no. Get it in the paint and punish guys in close.
Well, that's this era of basketball. The players now love the flair part of the game. But Dane Danger is a player that can dominate the game with simple moves. He's physical. He has great post play when he can go over each shoulder. And when he does that, he's very tough to stop.
Lendeborg, another drive, throws it up with the contact, and they whistle. Cisse as Lendeborg taking his time, knocking down Austin, who could be one of the most dangerous teams in the country. There's Lendeborg jumping out, trying to get the ball away from the guard, and a steal for Tony. Tony gets it back, corner 3, got it.
Tony creating some offense out of the defense.
Here's P.J. Haggerty to see if he can get going. Trying to get downhill. His jumper off the mark. Danger tips it to himself. Oh, there's the power slam.
Man, and the big man had a few words.
From his coach, Penny Hardaway, don't worry about style points today.
Well, I think as a big man, that's a lot of style.
Coleman goes reverse and finishes with the left.
Beautiful recognition by Christian Coleman, avoiding the shot for the easy layup.
The Blazers have hit their last 4 shots from the floor. They go inside once again. Met at the rim. Cisse sends it back. Here's the mid-range jumper, and that's why Vasquez got this.
Well, I think right now in the home court advantage, what you have is obviously with UAB, they were able to use this energy that's in the building, getting some easy baskets, mainly created from their defense.
But a Johnson, and that jumper looking smooth like butter.
And
We played 10 minutes here in Birmingham, Alabama. Memphis easily won the first matchup when they played in January, but it's UAB bringing the fight to Memphis. Largest lead of the game, up 10.
And that's Alejandro Vasquez and what he can do. He loved Lindeberg for the hook, but the hook, the hit that Dane Danger gave was not upgraded.
3-ball, nothing but nylon from Colby Rogers. He's the sharpshooter for Memphis.
That's a defensive lapse right there for UAB.
In the non-conference schedule, he's the guy who got this team back on track. Lindeborg off the mark, and Danger protects the ball. Lindeborg almost caught another one.
It's physical. A lot of high elbows being thrown.
There's Hunter, and he will get the whistle and get a trip to the free throw line.
Is OKC Thunder, top team. And SGA playing high-level basketball, over 32 points per game, first in the NBA.
Here's Vasquez open from the wing. Fight underneath. It's Coleman with the offensive board. Cutting McGee, and he'll be fouled. And there's 3 Memphis Tigers already with
The storm of the early foul trouble, particularly playing from behind. It's going to cut into the physicality that Memphis is going to have to do. They're going to have to continue to use their guard play to get back in this one and speed up the game to get some disruptive plays on the defensive end.
This 1-3-1 zone is really giving Memphis trouble. Good offensive rebound there by Demarion Yates, and put up and in. 3-ball all the way, rolling off the rim. Danger trying to keep it alive, and he gets the rebound. Back up, and Danger can't finish. And here's the breakout for UAB. A 3-on-1. McGee couldn't handle it, but Coleman will lay it in at the rim.
Big swing right there in the moment as Danger side layup with the right hand.
Quick hitter off the inbound, off the mark. And McGee with a strong box out as the foul called on Yates on the board. Hitting the glass. And you see McGee
At the free throw line. He's been impactful in this game with his energy. He's been making a difference for the Blazers.
10-point lead for UAB. Look at how many great jerseys attacking the ball. Corner 3, and it's knocked down. Colby Rogers, that's his second 3 of the game.
When we talked to Andy Kennedy, he talked on the one player that you can't allow to be open. It's got to be Colby Rogers, and he's doing a great job. Penny Hardaway's dialing up some nice action, and his team is recognizing how to play against the defense of the Blazers.
There goes Tony, strong drive with the left, and he finishes with his right.
Well, the English that he put on that was able to use the glass, and somehow, some way, was able to trickle home.
Open in the corners, Rogers puts it on the deck, and he'll be fouled by Azuero. That'll be his second personal. Playing the 3 spot on this Memphis team. And he's got to battle and defend against much bigger players night after night.
This is a tough Memphis team. They've been battle-tested all season long and answered the bell. They find themselves in a deficit on the road, but you're definitely right. They got to get it done on the defensive end.
Coleman keeps it alive, and he finishes at the rim, and now he's flexing on him.
Christian Coleman has been very impactful, particularly the offensive rebounding putbacks around the rim. He's made big buckets when they need him most.
Danger at the free throw line. Good pass inside as Haggerty lays it in.
Outstanding work by...
Working a little 2-man with Haggerty now. Haggerty trying to get aggressive, gets his own miss. Back to Danger, pump fake with the left, plus the foul. Danger trying to put Memphis on his back. Blazers have 2 fouls, Lindeborg, Vasquez, and Azuero. Be averaging 6.8 steals per game already, with 7 steals in this first half. Drive baseline, Rogers, and he'll be tripped by Moore. He's got to stay aggressive here today.
That's going to be so important. And Penny Hardaway is...
This is a Memphis team going 2-2 versus the SEC this season, and for some reason, Penny Hardaway and Memphis doesn't get the respect they deserve. Off The inbound, a little play from the schoolyard. P.J. Haggerty.
Phenomenal recognition, taking advantage of the defensive set. When you look up and it's a three-point ball game, this Memphis team is right back in it.
An 8-0 run for Memphis. Step back three. Johnson. Oh, that's a tough.
Easy 2 points. You want to make sure you're going to have your head on a swivel on baseline out of bounds situations defensively.
And Jourdain missing everything. And Hunter cleaning up the mess.
Jackson Lindenberg struggling as of right now. 1 for 7 from the field. He'll have to get back in his rhythm to keep Memphis at bay.
Good help D, but a foul is called.
Down low. From that angle, to me, it seemed like a lot of ball to call. The defense is starting to get a rhythm for the Tigers.
Haggerty had his shot rejected by Tony. Here comes Coleman the other way, and he gets the bucket plus the foul.
The Tony connection.
They've done the analysis, and they break down all their wins and losses analytically, and they talk about this atmosphere here in Birmingham. Rogers, pull-up Jay. Oh, he got another. He's got 3 threes in this first half.
Man, Kobe Rogers with the sweet stroke stepping up. The crowd was on their feet, and he nails a big one.
Now the Memphis fans who made the trip chanting defense. How did he get it to go? Out in the SEC, that's a conference we cover a lot. People don't give the American Conference enough.
How difficult this league is. It deserves far more respect on the national level. And you can see right now you have 2 high-level teams going at it.
Danger rings out. Getting the miss. Excuse me, that was Jourdain with the miss.
Of the block out, tip it to himself, and then finish. It's been phenomenal work by Dane Danger.
30 seconds to play in this first half. McGee off the bounce, and he picks up the foul on Danger.
You want to let him have that easy, too. You were reached in at the last second, and the strength of McGee allowed him the high-quality look.
Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds. What do you want to see from Memphis this last possession?
They're going to have to continue to work this ball around. They're showing a little bit of a zone defense and not allowing them to get in the paint. You're going to have to get some man movement to see if you can get a good piece.
Haggerty with 6 seconds. Spinning away from the D, throws it up off the mark. 1 second to play. And that's how this first half will end. UAB.
We've been in foul trouble early on in this game.
42 points from UAB, the most first half points that Memphis has allowed in conference play this season. Rogers with a hand in his face, and he starts the second half how he finished the first.
This guy is in the zone, Kobe Rogers, and that's a tough shot, shooting that one over the top.
Good help D, but Vasquez backdoor lost it. Coleman underneath. Somehow that seemed to work out for UAB.
Well, it was the action that they had, getting the ball from side to side, moving with good screens and man movement, and the backdoor pass created an opportunity to have the extra pass for the layup.
Danger with the spin move, protects himself. He's got 13 points now. And the UAB lead is down to 3. Vasquez walling up. Danger got a piece of that one off the miss. It's Azuero to follow.
Big putback. UAB will continue to pound the offensive glass. This team, one of the top-rated offensive rebounding teams in the country.
Time on the shot clock at 12. Hunter leaning in off the glass, gets it to go.
That was a tough shot. He was worked. Tyrese Hunter. Andy Kennedy, he's mulling. How long do you go before you put Jackson Lindenberg back into the game with 3 fouls?
Follow slam by Nicholas Jourdain.
Beautiful action. Jourdain going up top with the offensive rebound. It's going to be a premium on box outs for both of these teams moving forward in the second half.
Vasquez probing, dumps it off as Aguero. And they're going to go to the line to shoot two. And what a journey it has been for this young man to get to Travis Ford. And Andy Kennedy said, I want you here, but I don't want this to be my last year here.
He seems to have a little jinx, but he's a really good player. And his physicality that he brings down low definitely makes a difference.
Step back three, tough one. Colby Rogers, he's starting to heat up here in Birmingham.
Now that is unbelievable.
No look pass and has it picked off by Coleman. Careless once again with the ball is Memphis. Coleman, mid-range. That is old school basketball right there.
Christian Coleman is stepping up. Best shot to shoot. You got to get to your sweet spot and make it happen.
Another turnover poked away. Here comes Lindeborg. Protects the basketball, throws it up in front of Danger.
And that's a good decision right there by Jackson Lindeborg. Understands that Dane Danger has 3 fouls. He can be a little bit more aggressive as he's starting to get fatigued early on as he checked into the game off the bench fresh.
3-ball, Hunter. That one came out, but Danger has been unstoppable on the glass. His 13th rebound, 14th point.
Beautiful fundamentals by Dane Danger. Getting that offensive rebound with the distension, catching it high, keeping it high, pogoing back up for the putback.
Skying high, but taken away, and Vasquez puts it in.
Scrappy play by Jackson Lindeborg.
Quickly on the other end, Colby Rogers. Don't blink or you're going to miss a bucket here.
No time to celebrate as Colby Rogers was able to sneak behind the defense. He was still down in transition as he fell on the previous possession that Memphis had secured the basketball, and he's able to get an easy 2.
Coleman gives it up. 3-ball. McKay rips down the net.
All these teams are feeling it.
What a ball game between two of the best in here in the American Conference. We knew it was going to be a heavyweight battle from the tip. Nice pass, and Jourdain rocks the rim.
Double-double by Deja, but it's not just the point production. The beautiful pass on the money. And Jourdain, with that length and ability to finish above the rim, has been terrific.
McGee just hit one. He's starting to feel it. Came on the floor just as Memphis took the lead. Now he will sit again with his team up by 5. Baseline move. And who do they call that on?
Have the big man who's been dominant all game long to have to take a seat. And not able to knock it down after a late contest.
Who's going to step up? No Lindeborg on the floor. No Danger. And it's McGee flying through. He now has 13.
Well, UAB and McGee has been stepping up with big baskets.
Stopping on a dime is Tyrese Hunter.
The degree of difficulty of the buckets that Tyrese Hunter has hit tonight has been terrific. Tough step back Jays in the mid-range, contested shots, and big shots when they need them most.
He using the screen with a hand in his face. Yeah, you know he's feeling it when he's knocking those down.
Jabari McGee. And it was the way he utilized that screen roll action to get freed up.
Haggerty right back at him. Finishes over the big man, Aguero.
DJ Haggerty getting into double figures. He's got
Johnson, a deep 2, too strong, and it's Cisse with the board.
Strong rebound by Cisse.
Haggerty, a lot of contact, and he will get a trip to the free throw line. accountable. Penny Hardaway has always been known as a player's coach, which he still is. He said, but it's the little, making sure guys are accountable on the little things. It'll show up not just late in the schedule. He said we didn't do a good enough job to put ourselves in a position to get an at-large bid, so they know they need to win games like this.
Well, they had 6 non-conference losses in which it was a one-possession game with 90 seconds to go in the game and weren't able to get it done.
Good job denying the handoff there by P.J. Carter.
The Tigers starting to increase the defensive pressure.
McGee trying to go to work. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it off. As Aguero, man, every UAB player's got that mid-range locked down.
That was good patience by UAB as Aguero able to knock that down after a strong defensive effort by the Memphis Tigers.
Haggerty throws it up. Cisse gathers underneath the rim and yams it home.
Good use of the pivot foot.
Get it off. And Jourdain with the board.
And a near off foul by Lindeborg going for the offensive rebound.
Haggerty trying to find contact. Doesn't get a whistle. And Cisse rocks the rim again.
Activity on the all boards. In foul trouble. It's physical under the board. This is where you have to lean on your technique. The momentum has shifted over to Memphis. They have picked up the defensive pressure.
Lindeborg almost lost it. Making the recovery is Johnson. And he'll go to the free throw line. Getting at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Blazers.
Shadowing his man all over the court, making a big difference in this moment where you know that he's not going to have the rim protection. You don't have, obviously, you don't have your post-up player in there, but you got to do it by getting on the offensive boards. If I'm Cisse, I'm going to keep pushing, keep grinding, and trying to get it done. But this is the main guy that's going to do your offensive production.
Vasquez got that New York City toughness. He's from Queens, one of the toughest guards, but get that out of here, says Cisse. Haggerty, full head of steam, and he'll be fouled.
Memphis starting to get into a rhythm. We know he can score in bunches. In some time, on a scoring drought of over 2 minutes, because the defense of the Tigers has picked up tremendously.
Haggerty trying to find Lindeborg. High off the glass. Degree of difficulty. That's like a 9 right there.
That was tough. The patience, the balance, and the soft touch to bank that one in. Terrific finish by P.J. Haggerty.
Look at this D by Carter. He has changed the game for Memphis since coming in. Haggerty stripped and a foul from behind called on Johnson.
Coach Penny Hardaway is able to use his bench, and he's asked the assignment. Did a really good job of face guarding him. Now he's continued to be disruptive on the defensive end.
1 of 2 from the line. Lindeborg brings it up the floor for the Blazers. Trying to go to work, takes the body and finishes.
That's a big bucket. Lindeborg's
opportunity came here last season from a JUCO when he felt like no one believed in him, and now he is showing what he can do when it rolls off the rim. No, count the bucket. They said Danger touched the ball when it was still on the basket. Goaltend.
Lindeborg able to create some offense as he's starting to get things going on the basket interference. A strong drive. Danger touching a little bit of the rim. Some basket interference that has tied this game up. Lindeborg coming back to UAB. Has the trust of Andy Kennedy and the freedom to play his game. Starting to step it up.
Another follow there. And Nick Jourdain flying in.
Nicholas Jourdain. Nothing to take from playing for an organization for many years in a row. You see, you have 2 head coaches that are coaching at their alma mater. There's a legacy that comes with you being in front of a fan base for a longer period of time, and you never know what that can lead to later down the road in life.
Tough pull-up J from P.J. He'll use the screen. They have the switch, sidestep pull-up. That's a tough shot, and Lindeborg rips it away. He is in attack mode right now, and he's fouled by Jourdain.
With patience.
You know who didn't know he was coming back?
Who's that?
Head coach Andy Kennedy. So the offseason, I knew what my decision was. I wasn't going to tell him until he was done with the conversation. And he misses two. And then Coach Kennedy had a huge sigh of relief when he told him he was coming back.
As Lindor misses two big free throws, he had a little bit of leverage in the negotiation situation, but
sneaking free is Tyrese Hunter.
Great job and a huge swing right now from Memphis. Missed two free throws and comes and gets the easy two. And these are the moments that head coach Penny Hardaway speaks of how his team has done a much better job of managing it. It speaks volume of his growth as a head coach. And you can see his team's trying to make the big plays down the stretch, but McGee's huge buckets that UAB cannot allow. They're trying to get it done against a
doubleheader starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
John Shire has his Duke Blue Devils playing really good basketball. Wake Forest trying to get in that NCAA tournament. Hunter Salas and the crew will have to see if they can get it done on the road.
UAB missing 3 of their last 4 at the free throw line.
Patient set.
Skip pass, head fake, and a kick ball on UAB.
Take the momentum. The air is coming out of the building. It's a big opportunity to try to get a huge basket.
Danger in attack mode. And look at the slam! Oh my! Nicholas Jourdain!
Nicholas Jourdain. Put back hammer.
Oh, he caught a body on that one.
Yes, he did. And knocks down the...
There goes McGee, had a tip from out of bounds, and that goes off of McGee. Good D from Tyrese Hunter.
Strip on that ball, and it's off the knee of Jabari McGee. And back into the game is Dane Danger on the offensive end.
Largest lead of the game, Memphis is up 8. Under 2 minutes to play here in Birmingham. This heavyweight matchup. Memphis, first place in the American. UAB in 3rd place. Turnaround, Haggerty. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Tough shot after tough shot. Haggerty's got 25.
Haggerty with the dagger. Beautiful shot.
Rainbow 3 off the mark. Danger. A new career high, 17 rebounds.
None bigger than that when a man's rebound.
And it's Memphis starting to eat clock here.
UAB electing not to foul or put any pressure, trying to lean on the defense to get one stop to see if they can get another possession.
Here goes Rogers. Elbow jumper. Everything's falling for Memphis. Under a minute to play in Birmingham.
Strong individual effort. The last move by Rogers.
Dump off as Aguero ends the 13-1 run from Memphis. All set. Running routes. And they get it back to Hunter. Caught in the air, trying to get it across the timeline, and they do. Danger, one-on-one as Aguero! Danger! Watch yourself!
Putting you in the danger zone is Dane Danger.
McGee answers with a 3. 36 seconds to play in Birmingham.
This run that Memphis has put on in the last moments of the game has been huge to put this one away. Talked about Penny Hardaway as he's been improving as a head coach. He's bolstered up his coaching staff, and his team is getting better and better and showing their strength. The discipline that he's put in with this team is showing, and it showed up big in the big moments.
It is time to put some respect on Penny Hardaway's name. This is not a team scraping by. This is a Memphis team that is dominating. Hunter, a deep one. Shot clock turned off, 3 seconds to play. And the dunk for McGee with 0.6 seconds. It is Memphis with an 88-81 win. A tough one on the road for Penny Hardaway and his Tigers team.
This is a statement win for head coach Penny Hardaway to stay at the top of the standings and getting closer to clinching the regular season title.